Well, Brent, you said you'd been putting quite a bit of thought into this move and felt that this was the best way to go. Why, I guess, did you feel that way?
Well, number one, it's you always put the organization first and foremost, and we again, with dialogue that I had with Jesse and between both of us, we really felt that this is the right decision. And personally, for myself as owner and president of the hockey team, I really felt that it's best to have two people in this position, or in both these positions. One is the head coach and one is the general manager, and I gave it some thought about going outside the organization to hire a general manager, and yet, again, the people that are in place here are people that, and on the hockey side, were people that I've brought on board, and it's a big task to do both jobs at major junior hockey now, and it's it's important to make sure that you have all your bases covered on the hockey operations side of it, as it is on the business side of it, and as a general manager, you gotta have your finger on the pulse on it all the time, and you are the leader of the pack, and this way Jesse can focus in, like I said, on coaching, and it's very cut and very clear cut what we're doing. I looked at different things. Jesse and I talked about different ways, and but to me there was always a gray area in anything we discussed, and what eliminated that gray area was pretty simple, was having one person be the GM and one person be the head coach, and it's the right thing to do. It really is, and and let's move forward now with it. I'm looking forward to the new challenge again, and different challenges, obviously, than coaching at the NHL level, and I don't know what my future holds at the National Hockey level moving forward, but I do know I am owner of this hockey team, and this team is tattooed to my behind, and it's something that you put a lot of work into over the years, and now being back here, I just felt that I'm best suited for being the general manager, and at this point in time, and allowing Jesse to grow as a coach and get our team to the next level.
What about for yourself personally? I mean, you touched on it, but just the fact that you have been away coaching, and I mean, you've always had your fingerprints on this club, but how excited are you to come back on a day-to-day basis and just be directly involved that way?
Well, it's very exciting. I mean, it's again, you always have your pulse on it, but it's certainly different when you're not here on day-to-day. I'm not going to lie about that. It's not the same. But you spend the summer months here and you spend time in the offices, but when you leave during the winter, when you're working at the next level, you got to be very focused on that task at hand. And I've had great people in place here, and have done outstanding jobs. And but now being back home, and you do own the franchise, and I have been the GM here in the past, and so it was a decision that you put a lot of thought into it, because it's do you feel that maybe do you look at someone on the outside to come in, and it was just like I said, you go through a lot of things, but at the end of the day, no matter what conclusion I came to at that point in time, there was always kind of a gray area there, and you bring a new general manager in, it's not his coaching staff, it's not his scouting staff, and then he sees someone that that all of a sudden wants to make a bunch of changes with personnel, and I didn't want to do that, and as a general manager, as an owner, I just felt, hey, I know these guys very well. I know what makes them all tick, and they all know what I'm like and what my expectations are, and now I can come back and I can guide them and help them and set the standards, and we want new standards here. We want new expectations. Obviously, we didn't make playoffs last year, and there's different reasons for it. But we need to reach higher goals, and my job is to put them in place, and then allow the coaching staff and the players go after it, and go after the goals and try to reach them. And my expectations are very high. They always have been in this organization. They always will be, because again, if you don't have high expectations, then you're always going to settle for mediocrity, and I'll never do that. So again, it's something I'm excited about now, and it's something that I'm looking forward to really getting involved and being a big part of the hockey team again.